What's up guys, NightHawken here, welcome back to another episode of Skyrim. Today we're picking up where we left off from the Dragon's Quest, which should be, I believe, a part 34 if you want to go back and start there. But we took a little bit of a break to help Ulfric Stormcloak take over Whiterun because the quest would not let us advance much further if I did not complete that part that I was on for them. But we're back now. Everything's saved on a playlist. Feel free to look back on it if you want to watch everything back to back of how our adventure goes. But we are here now. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe as it does go a long way to support the channel. And without further ado,
the Imperials think us all lawless beasts.
Here we go.
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet.
Alrighty. Let's go talk to the king of these lands. Why are you standing on your seat? That's new.
In honor of your service in battle, I am hereby granting you permission to purchase property in Whiterun. Talk to my steward.
Been there, done that. Y'all better not have taken my house away. I had a kid in there. Anyways, I need your help to trap a dragon.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
I did. You know, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can.
What the fuck? I need your help to trap a dragon.
What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city with the threat of war on my doorstep?
Yes. It's the only way to stop the dragon attacks.
There must be another way. The risk is too great.
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The World Eater himself? But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
It's only hopeless if we give up.
I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to fight Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. What do you think the Imperials would be doing while this dragon is busy slaughtering my men? No. I can't risk
sitting on their
the
thumbs
city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe... what are the Greybeards? They're respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Alright, leave that to me. I'll talk to Arngir about hosting the peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain.
Alright, I'm on my way.
I was done talking anyway.
Let's see how he updated. Okay, so he's given us a secondary quest, which is Season Unending. The Jarl of Whiterun won't help me capture a dragon as long as the civil war is raging. If I can get the Greybeards to host a peace council, I can try to convince the Imperials and the Stormcloaks to agree to a truce in order to defeat Alduin, who is the threat on both sides in the civil war. Alright. Well, we're here now. Where's my boy? Hey. Lucky you have an arrow on your head.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to
I
Sovngarde.
feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing the dragon. I need you to help stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Vignar won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk.
Hell
Even the Greybeards
yeah,
must bend
brother.
to the winds of change, it seems.
Glad you see it my way.
Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
I'm on my way.
Sky, guard you.
So thankfully we've been here before and I was able to just fast travel and make this shit a lot easier.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
Hey, I'm not on great terms with you guys, but I need to speak with your leader real quick.
What is
Don't mind me.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Ooh,
What is it?
you.
Make it quick. I get
Aye.
enough delays from politicians.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me?
It's what I want from you. They're convening in a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
The fuck? We need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
The Empire can't afford to snub the Greybeards.
You may have a point. I'm always surprised by how seriously the Nords take these things.
You'll come to the peace council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
All I
Talking
needed.
peace with Ulfric? You must be an optimist.
And now time to talk to my guy. Huh. Haven't been in here.
The Dunmer get their drinks at the new.
Oh, this is your room then, huh?
They can't just call it a tavern.
I'm proud we liberated Falkreath from the Empire. In many ways, it's the heart and soul of Skyrim, not to mention its rather strategic position.
Nice. I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Oh, don't worry, we got that motherfucker.
Good. Maybe he's realized he's beaten. The way things are going, we'll be knocking at the gates of solitude itself before too long.
So you'll come to peace council then?
Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
That's not what we're going to talk about.
And can you believe it? Both Ulfric, Stormcloak, and General Tullius have agreed to go.
Ah, damn, would you look at that? I'm fucking lost.
You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest.
Ah, I found the stairs. Alrighty, I've talked to everybody.
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't worry, I'll get them to agree to peace.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are.
There you
Take your
go.
seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Sounds good to me. I just need them to calm their shit until I get mine done. How the fuck? This way?
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited.
Did the other guys just get here?
You're not welcome here.
Oh, they
We have as
did!
much right to
Holy
be
shit,
in
look
this
at that!
council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Oh.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
Alrighty. I was just gonna walk away, but glad I came back. Give us some extra context, storyline, plot, all that good stuff, lore. Yeah. Now I take my seat. This is the Stormcloaks and Whiterun, and these are the Imperials in Solitude. Here is my chair. Would everyone mind to hurry the fuck up?
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all
Negotiate a
come to
truce.
the spirit
You
of-
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
Oh,
I have every right to be at this negotiation.
says
I
who?
need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere.
Tell him.
Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Ysmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that we would sit down with that Thalmor bitch. I say she walks, or we walk.
Let's see. What's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't really want her here either.
Maybe so. But bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. We need to show Tullius we won't be pushed around.
Who do I go with? Let Tullius have his way. He'll have to give ground later.
It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our
We
side?
know exactly. No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
One moment.
Here we go.
Ah,
I just
shit.
want to make clear that the only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. I have no authority to negotiate a permanent settlement, unless Ulfric is ready to sue for peace and turn himself over to Imperial justice.
Fuck that.
Master Arngeir,
We're
are
here
you
to
going to
arrange
just
a
let him
temporary
continue
truce
to...
to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons. Nothing more. We consider even sitting down to talk with these rebels more than generous.
Enough posturing, Tullius. If you came to talk, let's get on with it.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed?
The
General Tullius.
fuck if I know.
Jarl Ulfric, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request.
Yes.
I ask that you
Fuck
all
you.
respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Our terms are simple. Riften must be returned to Imperial control. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
Elisif, are you really going to be a party to this foolishness? Do you really think Ulfric will just turn Riften over because some Imperial general barked an order?
That's quite an opening demand, Thaddeus.
Ulfric, you can't be taking this demand seriously. We can hold Riften against anything the Empire can throw at it. Besides, Jarl Layla will never agree to...
Whatever I decide is in the best interests of Skyrim. Are we clear?
Yes, my lord.
Come on, Tullius. You can't seriously expect us to just hand over Riften at the negotiating table. You haven't been able to take it back yet. Why should we give it up now?
I'm sure General Tullius does not expect something for nothing.
Of course not. What will you offer for Riften, Tullius? Some empty promises? Maybe some more Imperial bluster?
Enough, Galmar.
Jarl Ulfric, what would you want in return?
First, let me be clear. The Sons of Skyrim know from bitter experience that talking to the Empire is a waste of time. Or worse, Imperial promises are simply a way to lull you while they prepare a dagger for your back.
Aye. We haven't forgotten Markarth, Tullius.
But I accept the Dragonborn's invitation to this council, and I at least will negotiate in good faith. The council was your idea, huh? So tell us, what do you think Riften is worth?
Riften? I have no idea where either of these places are, so I'm just gonna click on one.
In exchange for Riften, the Jewel of Skyrim? Hardly. How about the Reach? Gaining control of the silver mines would be invaluable.
Fuck if I know. You ask my opinion, I give it to you. There are advantages to... No. Markarth is a fair trade. I really didn't give a shit.
I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here.
You heard the man, Ulfric. We get Riften back.
But why'd
Now
you
we'll
stand
see if
up?
there's anything behind your fine words.
Think hard about your loyalties, brother. I expected better from you. I know how this works, Tullius. I've learned the value of Imperial promises the hard way. Never again. You're losing this war, and you know it. If you think we'll just hand over Riften, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
If you think that winning a few battles means you're winning the war, you're even worse at strategy than diplomacy.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Tell him, old
Is he
man.
with you, Delphi? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
He looks around.
Pretty speech. But what does
Shut
it have
up.
to do with the...
Thank
He's
you.
right about Alduin. We both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Riften on these terms.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
Bah, this is a waste of time. I can see that we won't get better terms from this council. So be it. The Sons of Skyrim at least put the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Riften will be handed over to Imperial control. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Empire will withdraw its troops from the Reach, allowing Ulfric's forces unhindered access to Markarth. Jarl Igmund will go into exile, with Thongvor Silverblood taking his place as Jarl of Markarth.
Alright.
You both agree to this?
I shouldn't agree to terms that so blatantly favor the Empire. I have no choice, though, under the circumstances. But once Alduin is defeated, then it will be the Empire's turn. Remember, Evgir Unsla. You should be pleased, Elisif. You've done well for yourself as the Empire's pet Jarl. But beware, the Empire's loyalty is fickle.
This
You'll
lady?
tire of this war, and then I will be the one dictating terms to you.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Now that the Empire has been driven from the Reach, we can put a stop to the raping of her silver mines. That silver belongs in Skyrim.
Legate with me. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Riften is a heavy price to pay for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Vignar.
We'll get it back.
You are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part.
Am I supposed to stay seated?
Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
Glad you
But
finally
the difficulty
agree.
remains how to lure a dragon to
I'll take his seat.
at all.
By Talos, that's an excellent question. I hope you haven't forgotten that little detail.
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Why would he come when he called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
Sweet. So what's the dragon's name?
Ah, I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in the scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Oh shit. And everyone is excused. Alrighty.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
Uh-huh. You know what?
Parthenax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him.
Fuck you,
Until
he taught
he's
me how to
dead.
breathe fire.
Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you.
Alrighty. Alright, well, anyways, thank you all, everybody, for stopping by. We've completed this. It doesn't look like we've completed the quest of the Fallen, as we still need to prepare for the trap of Odaving. But before this episode gets too long, I think we're going to be good to call it here. We'll make this an episode about the negotiations, and in the next episode, we'll get into capturing our dragon. Y'all take care, appreciate the likes and the subs, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace!